Alright, so this is the RX 7600 gaming PC. I mean, the RX 7600 is the cheapest GPU right now, the newest one that would make sense to get, it goes for $270. There might be some debate on whether, 8 gigs is worth it or not, but let's just, be real here. This is the RX 7600. This is basically the cheapest AMD GPU that they have to offer in their whole lineup. So yeah, if it's not 8 gigs, it's kind of weird. Anyways, a $700 PC that would make a lot of sense. We're gonna make this short and sweet, so without wasting any more time, let's get to the CPU, and we're looking at the AMD Ryzen 5 5600. This is a 6-core 12-threaded CPU. I have it myself actually. It will get the job done. It goes for $122. You have an upgrade pass to something like a Ryzen 5800X3D. There's no problem here or there, 5800X3D kind of performs like a Ryzen 7600, and in a lot of other games it kind of outperforms a lot of other CPUs from the brand new generation. So yeah, you can't go wrong. You have really good upgrade path, and the CPU itself is one of the best value right now. As for the board, we're looking at the MSI A520M-A Pro. This one goes for $70. It's got only 2 RAM slots that will fully utilize. It gets the job done. It's got PCIe 4.0 support. It's got M.2 SSD support. So yeah, really gets the job done, and it supports our CPU out of the box. The RAM, we're looking at 216 GB of DDR4 3200 MHz RAM. This one really gets the job done. I really like it. 32 gigs is a good amount of space for the future if you're deciding to use Windows 11, for example. This is the one for you. While the SSD, we're looking at a 1TB M.2 SSD. Again, 1TB is a decent space. It will get the job done. SSDs used to be cheaper than this, so yeah, they might go down in price even more in the future. But yeah, for now, 1TB is more than enough, and it will really get the job done. Well, the GPU, you know what it is. We're looking at the AMD RX 7600. Now, if you want something cheaper, you can always go with the RX 6650 XT. There isn't any big differences here or there. But the GPU, which is the RX 7600, I mean, is kind of like 10 to 20 watts more power efficient. It's kind of smaller in size, which is actually pretty cool, And yeah, there isn't actually anything new. Basically, it's the same GPU as the RX 6650 XT. They're kind of trading blows in terms of performance, but they're pretty much the same performing GPUs. Compared to something from Nvidia like the RTX 3060, it's beating it in a lot of games, even though the 3060 has more VRAM. But hey, for a 1080p or 1440p gaming PC, you wouldn't need over 8 gigs, especially if you're not playing on the highest textures, settings in the PC itself or in the game that you're playing. So yeah, I would take the RX 7600 as a win, but yeah, don't be surprised if this thing got cheaper in the next month or two, because I think the right price for it will be around $200 to $220, because yeah, even though it's a brand new GPU, this is not the right pricing. And the case, we're looking at the case that I've made before, the Bitfinex Mesh SE case. This one is a really good case. It comes with RGB fans in stock, and it's a pretty lightweight case. It's got a really good design, for a budget $60 case. And yeah, it may not be supporting the next gen, the higher end RX 4070 Ti's and things of that sort, but for now, it really got the job done. And the power supply, we're looking at a 500 watt 80 plus bronze rated power supply. This PC doesn't consume any power actually, so yeah, you are having the right option here. And yeah, 500 watts is more than enough for now. And that's been it. If you like the video, press on that like button. If you want to see more videos of that kind, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.